Hi, doll people. Um, okay, so today is a beautiful Tuesday. Like, it looks amazing outside. And I'm off. I work this weekend, so I have Monday and Tuesday off, and then I work the rest of the week. Okay, so I've been working so much. There's so much going on in our beautiful Pride Month that I haven't been able to watch too much. I think I caught half of part 8 and then fell asleep because Nancy's voice actually is soothing to me, so it puts me to sleep. But I'm talking about, for those of you that don't know, Celestia, aka oh wait, Nancy. Is it Celestia, aka Nancy? Or is it aka Nancy Celestia? Or Nancy, aka Celestia? I don't know. But I will put her information in the description box as soon as this uploads. But I've been able to get back into her story of Fig and everything going on in that magical world that is the stories. It's mind-blowing. It really is. Okay, so I just finished chapter 9 or 10. No, I think I just finished chapter 10, and I adore her story. You have no idea. Like, I connect with her story, and then Nancy is also a friend of mine, so I don't know, like, I connect, and I love where she's going with everything. Like, the story is just so well-rounded and well-written and just well-told. Like, I adore it, and I remember telling her that, like, I actually need that once a week. And I haven't been able to really get into it this month because so much has been going on concerning Pride and concerning work, and my anniversary is coming up, so all of that. Like, I haven't really been able to get into it. I haven't even really been able to record and edit videos the way that I'd like to in a while, just because everything has just been so fast-paced lately. But yeah, like, I came on here because I wanted to tell you guys, okay, who my favorite character is of the story of Fig, and what I feel, like, how I feel about what's going on thus far. Thus far, episode 10. There are still more, and I'm gonna binge watch the rest of them, the rest of the day, while I crochet, because I'm currently making something. Yeah, I am making something, and I'm really excited about it. This looks like amigurumi, right? It's like amigurumi. A lot of the stitches are basic stitches, you know, like, your single crochet and stuff like that. But I've learned some new stitches as far as how to include more yarn and how to invisibly decrease your stitch count. And it's going pretty decently. I love the way, oh god, it's so pretty. I love how this is going. And I'm gonna put, the head is gonna be amazing. I think it's gonna blow y'all's mind, because when I came up with the idea, it blew my mind. So while I'm doing this, because I'm gonna finish it today, I'm going to finish it at least 90% today. Like, I've wanted to finish it, or get started on it and finish it for the last month, but I haven't, because I haven't had the time. So I'm finishing it, at least construction wise. You know, everything else can come later. But I've been catching up on these stories, and I'm so happy. Okay, so my favorite character by far has got to be Falar. Falar is like, he's the chief. He's like the king of their clan, if you will. And I love how gentle yet mighty he feels, the way she's telling the story. I feel like I connect with that in a way, because it kind of seriously reminds me of my grandfather. he was kind of like that. I mean, he was a hothead in a lot of ways, but he was also quite gentle in a lot of ways. It also kind of reminds me of myself, because what y'all don't know is I actually have a temper. It's not like something goes wrong and I fly off the hinges type of temper. I think the only people that can actually make me do that is like my family members or Corey. I'm not crazy. I promise. I'm not crazy. But I do have a temper. But I'm actually quite, I'm quite gentle in so many more ways. You know, and that character speaks to me. And, oh my God. I think her name is Ethanor. Nancy, I'm so sorry if I'm getting the characters' names wrong. I'm not doing it intentionally. It's just I'm trying to comment, because I'm really, really enjoying where you're going with the story, and I cannot wait to finish up to 13, because I've seen 13. And that's another reason. Like, when I started this project about an hour ago, or maybe 2 or 3 hours ago. Yeah, probably 3 hours ago. When I started this, I was like, there are 13 of these, and I think the last one I watched was 7. You know, so yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, Ethanor, I think, is her name. Ethanor is a bitch, man. Like, she is annoying as hell. Okay, so I don't want to spoil it for the people that haven't gone and watched the videos, because if you haven't, you're wrong and you need to. The story is, it's amazing. Fig, I'll give you, can I do that without giving away the story? Yeah, I can. I'll give you like an overview, if you will. Fig is a character where she's able to speak to forest creatures, and she's able to, I think she's an empath, if I'm not mistaken. Like, she's able to read minds, but she doesn't do it without the permission of whatever creature she's reading the minds of. They find a stray human, if you will, and all of the people in the clan or in this forest are all elven. So it just comes as a surprise that they found a human, and this human not knowing how she got underneath a tree or something, you know. So she's been found, and that's Cecilia. The character is Cecilia. That's the human that's been found. She's been found under this tree. They don't know what to do with her. It's coming kind of, you know, brand new to everybody that she's found, and she doesn't know where she's coming from. Some people feel like she's a threat. Some people feel like, well, it's just a human, you know. Cecilia feels sorry for her because her mind seems to be very jumbled up and messed up. So they hold a council meeting, and that's where we meet Ethanor. Ethanor is on the end where she feels like the human is a danger and that she should be eliminated. And everybody else is just like, she didn't do nothing. Like, what is she doing? Ethanor is a bitch. She continues to be a bitch. So much so that she ends up getting herself banished. Well, not banished. She ends up, because she's an elder. She ends up being like thrown off like the elders board or like council. Council is a better word. Yeah, me explaining it is horrible, and you probably totally don't know what the hell I'm talking about, unless of course you've watched the videos, which you should. But it's just, okay, this is the reason why I felt like I need to make this video real fast, is because, okay, Falara is fantastic. Fig is fantastic. I love the way, the dynamic between all of them. But Ethanor is such a bitch that she's inspiring. Is that weird? And I love the way that, okay, so there's a little bit of comedy in how she kind of gets put back in her place in one of the stories, where the forest is literally like uprising up against her because she put her hands on Falar. Oh God, Nancy, I just love it so much. I just love it so much. I love it. I love it. Like, I love everything like elven and fairy and like just very magical, and that's kind of where that's the brush she's using to paint this amazing painting, and I am so fucking here for it. Like, I am so here for it. Like, I can't even say that enough. Like, when she first started and I seen where she was going with the story from like video 1, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. You know, like, I know what I'm doing for the summer. You know, like, I'm collecting American Girl dolls and watching these videos. So, I'm going to continue crocheting and finishing my project, and I'll be back with a video about this and who this might be. And I'm going to continue watching my girls' videos because Nancy, I didn't know, like, you're really good at storytelling. I don't know if anyone has ever told you that in school or whatever. You are really good. Like, if you were on TV at like 9 o'clock at night, right? And you just told a story for 30 minutes. I would make my kids watch you before they went to bed. You know, that would be their bedtime story. You know, it's... And you paint such a vivid setting. Like, I feel like I'm there in the stories. And I'm really excited. And I kind of want one of my dolls to be in your forest. Not in the story per se, just like, because I feel so connected with the story, and I feel most connected with the setting. The setting of a beautiful forest and all these magical creatures and, you know, all these beautiful earth jewels. You know what I mean? And I would just kind of want one of my dolls to just so happen to be a part of the forest. They don't have to be a part of the story. You know, I wouldn't want them to be a part of the story, but it's just like, imagine if Marshmallow were, for those of you that don't know who Marshmallow is, let me get him. So this is Marshmallow. Like, and Marshmallow has the whole elven thing going for him. He's a Soom Hattie. Teeny Jim Soom Hattie. So yeah. Like, imagine. I feel like he would, you know, be in your forest. You know, maybe he was a creature that Fig would speak to. Or something. I don't know. I don't want to take away the shine of your beautiful story, because I respect it so much, and I think it's fantastic. But, like, I feel very connected to the story, and I just want to tell you that I'm totally enjoying what you're doing, and I honestly can't wait to continue watching the rest of it, because I'm here for it. But other than that, Marshmallow is so cute. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't play with him nearly enough and, like, take pictures of him nearly enough. He's so cute, and I could never get rid of him. You know, he's one of those dolls where it's like, God, he's so cute, and I never play with him. You know, or it's like you want to play with him, but you don't have the time, or you're, like, deathly sleepy. So, but other than that, and other than this, I'm working on a wig. I'm not really happy with this wig yet. Yeah, I'm not really happy with it right now. I need to cut it, style it, something. But as far as making the wig cap, like, and since I've learned how to crochet, I haven't used a glue cap in a while. I've been crocheting. It's like making a hat and then putting elastic, sewing on elastic around the perimeter of the little crocheted hat, and then either sewing wefts on or gluing them on. I glued these wefts on. I love the base of the way I made the wig, which is why I've moved away from glue caps. Like, don't get me wrong, a good glue cap is fantastic, and I'll probably continue to use it for probably bigger dolls. But I'm really enjoying the crocheted base. It feels higher quality, and it also adds this element of character to the wig and to the doll, for me, specifically for me, because you can't see it, but like, you know. So I'm making the wig. The colors are fantastic. I love the colors, and I love, you know, where I'm trying to go with it, but it's not exactly there. This is Mackie, by the way. Ugh. She's a Leek World. She's a Leek World Daisy on amazing curvy body. You know, I believe it's called the B body. I'm not sure. It's the one with the exaggerated hips and a really tiny upper part here. Oh, and speaking of Leek World, I have a Leek World. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. I have a Leek World Michaela coming in the mail. I'm happy about her showing up. She should show up Thursday or Friday of this week. I'm really excited about her showing up because she's got that amazing curvy body that I've fallen in love with the USD size dolls. But what I'm kind of here nor there about is the Michaela sculpt itself. Now, the Michaela sculpt is gorgeous, and I've painted it twice when it came to commissions. I love the sculpt. It's a very versatile sculpt, in my opinion. But, and this is a big but, because while I do love the Michaela sculpt, and I'm almost certain I'll paint it. Even if I end up selling it, I will paint it, because I like that sculpt. I have Unoa, is that the Lucis sculpt? Yes, I have the Unoa Lucis faceplate here, and I also have buff head back. So, and I've seen Unoa on that amazing curvy body, and those hips and the proportions are just so cute. So it's like I probably might end up doing that kind of, like, I feel like that's where I'll end up going with that, with the doll when it gets here. And then the Michaela face will just, the Michaela sculpt would just kind of be here. Like, I'm gonna paint it, but it's just like, it's just gonna be here, because I know if I love that hybrid as much as I do of the photos on Flickr, then it's a done deal, because anything Unoa just slays my soul. It really does. It really does. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. So if the Michaela sculpt gets here and I end up painting her and she just ends up sitting, I am going to sell her, because I would love to finish paying off a layaway that I'm currently in. And that layaway is also another Unoa layaway. So, oh God, my love of Unoa just never ends. And it's not even like I haven't had that doll. Like, it's a Unoa, and she's, you know, the regular standard MSD. I guess I can't say standard. Can I say standard? Yeah, because everybody mostly knows the MSD size versions of Unoa. So it's the regular standard MSD size doll as far as the Unoas go. The only difference is it's a tan. That's it, and that's probably why I'm paying as much as I'm paying. So it's just tan, and I plan to have that paid off, because she said I could take as long as I'd like to take paying it off. I don't think I'll have them before I go to the BJD retreat, but then I might if I sell that Michaela head, you know, because as it stands, I think I only have like $300 more to pay on it. So that yeah, that's happening. So I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I'll be back, and I'll do another video. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, or I'll do it today and then I'll like upload it tomorrow. Because I'd like to get back to using really, really nice quality. You know, I want to use my camera instead of using my phone. And maybe I'll edit it because I've been missing editing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Nancy, I love your story, and I'm about to go and watch the next one. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.